What if the Nazis won World War II? Would the world as we know it even exist? Let's break it down, factually and logically. If the Nazis had won, Europe would be unrecognizable. Hitler's plan? A 1,000-year Reich, where Germany ruled supreme. Most European countries would have become Nazi puppet states, while Eastern Europe, especially Russia, would have been turned into a land of forced labor camps, ethnic cleansing, and German settlements. This was outlined in Generalplan Ost, the Nazis' actual blueprint for their empire. Slavic populations, massively displaced, enslaved, or eliminated through forced starvation and war. Jews, completely exterminated. But what about the US? Nazi Germany never had the resources for a full-scale invasion, but Hitler's dream of a German-American Cold War was very real. Operation Pastorius, a failed Nazi plan to sabotage key US infrastructure, was just the beginning. If the Reich had taken Britain, they might have attempted to threaten the US with advanced submarines and long-range bombers, though a full-scale invasion remained beyond their reach. A Nazi victory wouldn't just change borders, it would erase cultures. Democracy? Gone. Freedom of speech? Punishable by death. What about science and technology? Though the Nazis were behind in atomic bomb development due to lack of resources and scientific miscalculations, so the nuclear arms race might have still favored the US. The space race? No NASA, but Nazi Germany's rocket scientists, like Werner von Braun, might have advanced military rocketry, though space exploration was never their main focus. Art and media? Nazi-approved propaganda would replace everything. Jazz, band, movies, pure state-controlled messaging. Even Einstein's theories might have been erased from history because of his Jewish heritage. But could Nazi Germany really last 1,000 years? Unlikely. Here's why. Resistance movements. From underground fighters in Europe to rebel factions in occupied territories, resistance groups would never stop fighting. Even during World War II, partisans in France, Poland, and the Soviet Union made occupation nearly impossible. Internal collapse. Nazi leadership was built on power struggles. Without Hitler, infighting could have torn the Reich apart. Economic strain. The Nazi war economy relied on looting and forced labor. Long-term peace? Impossible. A Nazi victory might have delayed democracy, but their empire wouldn't have lasted forever. Either a second global war or internal collapse was inevitable. The Nazis didn't win, and that's why we have the world we live in today. But history has one lesson. Tyranny thrives when good people do nothing. What do you think? Would Nazi Germany have lasted? Let's talk in the comments.